How does your product engage with audiences, and how will it be distributed as a real media text? My product engaged the audience through a combination of thriller and mystery conventions. It is an intentional mix designed to create audience engagement. This film's mysterious side and main plot contains a series of puzzles to create audience participation and interaction. The film touches on themes such as creativity, dependency, and conscience, especially submitting work that isn't entirely your own. My film is about an artist experiencing creativity block. She finds a book, which is a representation of artificial intelligence, in an accessible and free place like the library. She is then tempted to use it. Because it deals with topics such as generative artificial intelligence and its boom among young students, my film is aimed at young and adult audiences, but primarily at young students. This film addresses contemporary questions such as whether creativity and artificial intelligence go hand in hand. It also invites the audience to reflect on the education system and whether the resources for students are truly efficient and adapt to the needs of students in these times. The cinematography in my film focuses on showcasing specific elements of the mise-en-scene to generate mystery, and not only that, but also to make the viewer wonder if what is happening is real or if it's all a dream taking place in the mind of the main character, Maria. All of this was achieved through the use of selective focus, lenses, Vaseline on the camera for a dim effect, and low-key lighting in the most important moments of the film. Overall, my goal is not to create a sense of guilt, as this is not the best way to raise awareness. Rather, this film invites reflection and self-criticism. The real problem is not using AI itself, but rather passing it off as your own creative work. Now, with a clear idea of who the audience is and how this product interacts with them, the next question will be how to distribute it as a real media text. Since my product is a low-budget indie film, I think the first step will be to get it noticed. The Florida Film Festival and Miami Film Festival are good local options to make Daisy stand out, among thousands of other independent films. I believe the film's powerful message will be appreciated there, since what differentiates my film from other films that addresses the same themes is that my mind goes from a realistic perspective, with fictional elements, rather than a futuristic one with fictional situations. Now, turning to the main audience, young students and adults, the film will, of course, be promoted through TikTok and Instagram, as these are platforms most used by the audience. This is also perfect timing, since TikTok and Instagram are currently filled with untouched AI-generated content, which poses a real danger to internet users. I think the most realistic approach would be to initially upload my film to YouTube. This way, I could include the option to display ads to generate revenue. That will go hand in hand with strong marketing through TikTok and on the other hand, if the film is successful at the Florida Film Festival and Miami Film Festival, what I would do is sell my soul to Netflix and use 80% of the licensing money to invest in better marketing, such as limited edition DVDs signed by me and also replicas of the objects that appeared in the film, like the book and the paintings. All signed by me because I'm very special, and spending my own money seems reasonable to me for the love of art. That's all for now, viewer. Thank you for viewing this collection of thoughts.